Hello, hello, hello. Happy Magical Monday. Madame Zee here. Hello, how are you? Um, your magical life coach, your female empowerment leader, everything that has to do with the macabre, the paranormal, the dark magic, your basic witch magic into your high priestess magic. That is why I am here today to talk about things that are happening in your life that you need to manifest and you need to work on to elevate yourself to the next level. Hello, Madame Z here, the head mistress of Witchy School of Wisdom, the High Priestess Academy, and of course, the owner of Master Your Magic Facebook group. Hello, everyone. Let me make sure I am live on all of my magical platforms. Let's hope that the gremlins are working with me today and giving me good vibes so we can go live. Let me see. I think we're live. The shows were live. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. We're going to be here for a little bit. And today I'm just drinking regular tea. I think I am live. Awesome. Hello, Mariah. Hello, Golden Sky. How are you? So I'm hoping that I can catch everybody's comments on here and that we are live. Let's go to my comment section, my chat section. Got it. So hopefully I will see the lives. If I don't see the lives live in living color, then I will go back and I will reply to all the ones that are watching the replay. So magical hello to everyone that is catching me live, and lots of replay love if you guys are catching me on the replay. So I usually don't go live on Mondays, but today I wanted to drop in real fast and really talk about what you're doing in your magical life to manifest your truest desires. And are you making room for the right people to come into your life? And by making room, that means that we need to let go of some of the people in our life, some of the energies in our life that just is not benefiting us anymore, right? So it says that we're good. I think we're good. Let me make sure. Yeah, we're on. I don't know why it's not showing up. But so I had a divine download this morning, and that does include me as far as letting go of people who no longer are on the same level. When you find that you are leveling up in your magic, in your craft, you attract like vibe. And if you're a low vibing bitch, then you're going to attract some low vibing trash. Let me tell you, if you are not doing your magic every day, if you are not living the life, and if you are not walking the talk of a powerful creatress, a powerful magician, a powerful force of nature, and if you are not embodying the high priestess energy every single day, you are not attracting the tribe that you need to attract. So, and that goes for me too. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Hello, Jim. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that people are not aware of what goes on when it runs a magical business. We are just not sitting behind the computer. We are doing magic behind the scenes. If you run a witchy business, please put in the comments witchy business. If you are a spiritual entrepreneur, I would love to talk to you. If you are just starting out or you want to dive deeper into your magical practice, type in the comments, dive deeper. Because I'm going to be honest with you, and I know that you are, going through the same changes that I'm going through. There's a huge shift. especially since the Lions Gate opened. Can I get a fuck yeah on that? It's just amazing how the portals open for us to step into our into our higher self. And Shaman Golasai said, Witchy Shaman business, dive deeper, huge fuck. Yes, I know. So I have a couple of clients, well, a handful of clients that I work one-on-one with that we manifest the fuck out of everything. We can sit there and talk about esoteric, aliens, magicians, high magic, the shadow work, spirit communication, Ouija boards, and we learn from each other. We dive deep into this magic. And it is time for everybody to step the fuck up. And you know me, I don't sugarcoat things. I don't hold your hand. We do our magic together. And there's a handful of students that I would consider more than my students. I would consider them a deep friendship, a deep connection that I would actually sit and talk and have dinner with and share space and break bread with. And I don't consider them just my students. I consider them a deep connection, and consider them the divine brought them into my life for a certain reason. It's almost like, when the teacher becomes the student, right? It's always nice to learn other practices. And it always helps you deepen your connection with spirit also when you have like-minded people. So, and Jen said, fuck yeah. And Jen said, dive deeper. So you guys are on the same page. Hello, Shelly. Thanks for joining me live. So did you guys feel a huge shift in the Lionsgate portal? I mean, we have Lionsgate portals once a year, I think it is, right? I'm not a big astrologer, I mean. I find it very, very confusing as far as there's so much information. I'm a basic astrologer. I'm basic. I'm going to tell you, I'm just a basic astrologer. I don't dive deep into the nodes and the triads and all this kind of, cusp rising, all that kind of stuff. I'm just basic. I hire someone to help me with my astrology because I don't know all of it. So Golden Sky said, OMFG, yes, I'm still dealing with the upgrades, but loving every minute of it. It's a wild ride. And we have to trust the process. A lot of us are clinging on to old values, to old ways of doing things because they are afraid of their power. They're afraid of the unknown. They're afraid to trust. And they're afraid to make mistakes and fall on their ass. Do you know how many times in the beginning when I was a baby witch way back then, when I was sitting there trying to do spell work and completely failed. And I was like, well, that didn't work out, but did I give up? Hell no. We don't give up in our magic. This is why you need your book of shadows, is because you write down everything that you do to manifest that spell. The ingredients, the moon phase, the enchantments, the directions, the music, the chants. You should have a spell tracker to write down everything that you did to track the outcome of that spell. And if it doesn't work, you don't give up. You still do your magic. You still create, and you still change your circumstances and manipulate the energy to make that situation your own. Pretty much you're making your life your bitch. Pretty much is what you're doing. You're not on victim mentality anymore. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You can change your circumstances. As a matter of fact, later on today when it gets dark, I do a lot of my magic on weird numbers. So I usually don't start my magic or rituals till at least 9 p.m. or 12 p.m. So I will not start my magical practice ritual I'm doing today until 9 o'clock today. So that means I'm cleaning my altar. I'm redoing my altar. I am working with hermetic seals, and I am going to activate that seal today. And I won't do it till around 9. So you have to work and tweak your magic. You have to let the people in your life go that are holding you back. Your life is a living ebb and flow entity. Not everybody is allowed to be in your inner circle, and not everybody is supposed to stay with you. So I want you to really think about what you want to work on for the next 30 days. Who do you need to let go of? Or who do you need to do some spell work on to release that negative thinking, negative energy? And not only releasing, but what the fuck do you want to manifest in your life for the next 30 days? What do you want to change? Do you want to become more powerful? Do you want to dive deeper into spell work? Do you want to dive deeper into tarot because maybe you want to start your own tarot business? Do you want to become one with the universe in flow? As above, so below? Do you want to be able to just create a spell from what you have in your kitchen cabinet? What do you want to do in your magic? Do you want to get off the computer? Do you want to put all the books away? And do you want to start manifesting the magic that resonates with you and you only, and forget about what everybody else is doing on TikTok? What everybody else is saying in the books, what everybody else is saying you should be doing in your magic? Mariah said your ass gets bruised out, doesn't it? Here's the thing about witching. It's not for the weak-minded. It is not for someone who's going to be knocked down and not get back up. It is not for the faint of heart. It is not for someone who is easily discouraged. It is not for someone who is weak. And when you are not in this group, you are not in my energy if you're weak. Because I set that as a tone for you guys to come into the Master Your Magic Facebook group. That's not the people I want to deal with. Now, do we make mistakes? Yeah, completely. All the time. We make mistakes because we're still human. We still, hold on a second. We still work on this plane, on this earthly plane. We still have to deal with egos coming into our magic. We have to be conscious of what we want, how our vibe is presented, who we are working with, what guides and goddesses we want to call in, what we want. Is it for selfish reasons? Is it not for selfish reasons? So we still have to deal with that ego in our magic every single day. But if you're not working in your magic every single day, then you're not a magician, you're not a creatress, you're not a high priestess. You should be waking up every single day doing magic. I don't care if it doesn't even have to be high magic. I don't care if it's you doing some divination in your coffee, lighting incense, pulling a tarot card, and that's all you have time for. That's magic. It doesn't have to be this some high magic every single day. But you have to do magic and be attuned to this universe and what is going on around you in order to call those people in. Now, people will come and go. People will, I am a firm believer that the universe will make a way for students, for people, for clients, for opportunities to manifest themselves in ways that you never thought was possible, or ways that you're like, now I know why this person and opportunity is in my life, right? So Shaman said, every day, all day, no time wasted here. Correct. And I always say less bitching and more witching. I will not deal with people who have excuses about time, excuses about money, excuses about dedication. I am not dealing with that anymore. I kind of let it slip a little bit just because I've been so busy on the back end trying to get this paranormal weekend off. And let me tell you, if you hadn't bought tickets, You guys are going to miss out on an opportunity of a fucking lifetime of what is going to be going on in the Paranormal Weekend, September 24th through the 26th. So I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to be honest, because, you know, the teacher always has to be transparent. I've been slacking on who I'm letting in my spiritual realm, in my inner circle, because I didn't set those boundaries up. I kind of let the walls fall a little bit. And that was my fault. And my ancestors and guides are telling me, Susie, you need to put those boundaries back up. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it later. And we do that. We get busy with the muggle shit, the stuff, the day-to-day mundane crap, that we forget to do the magical stuff, even though our ancestors and our guides and, you know, the universe is telling us every day, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. And we recognize it, but we're not taking the steps to actually listen, honor, and do what they're telling us to do. I've been guilty. A lot of us have been guilty, especially since now things are starting to open up. We're getting super excited about it. So don't beat yourself up over it. You know, like I said, our universe and our energy is ebb and flow, right? Sometimes we are all male energy where we project, and sometimes we are female energy where we go inward. And a lot of times working on the muggle world, you just really don't, you get distracted, especially with social media, politics, what's going on in the world. But isn't that, if you think about it, isn't that the hidden meaning or the hidden reason of why that is to distract you, right? So if you want to go down that rabbit hole of why all this stuff is just superficial and why it's distracting you from the real work, that's another whole other topic. Boundaries are set to honor us, yes. And I'm guilty. I've been guilty because I've been running around like crazy, doing events, doing coaching, doing one-on-one client work, working in my office in San Antonio, working in Austin and Nature's Treasures, and trying to keep up with, you know, my partner, Blair, the family, my dog, you know, take care of the household. But that's not an excuse. And so sometimes we need to be bitch slapped back into reality. Like, hey, if you don't start putting up your boundaries, then the universe is going to put them up for you, which is going to be a tower moment. If you don't take care of your energetic energy, your energetic boundaries yourself, then it's kind of like the universe is going to take it into their own hands and make it worse than what it truly is. And make it worse than what it was before if you did it yourself. So I'm guilty of it. I've let my boundaries slide. And what happens when you let your boundaries slide? You get people in your energy field that just sucks your energy dry, which means you don't have time to devote to the people that really resonate with you, because you're over here trying to, you know, work with these one-on-one clients are just, you know, not the ideal fit. They complain all the time. Maybe your job is giving you issues about working overtime. Maybe you need to put boundaries on there. Maybe you need to put boundaries with your family about, hey, every, you know, Wednesday or Thursday, I do my meditations. I do my downloads. I'm shutting my door. You're going to have to order pizza. You're going to have to take care of the kids for an hour. Maybe you've let that slide in your area, and maybe now you're ready to get back to diving deep into your magic. So on that note, this morning, and you probably saw my post, this morning you saw where I had a divine download from my goddess that I always work with and my gods to open up the one-on-one Voxer coaching session. I don't remember when I have had Voxer coaching sessions before, because matter of fact, I'm going to have to go back in there and make sure that my account with Voxer is still up, because it's been that long. And I was like, really, team, you want me to open up Voxer? And they're like, yes, you need to open up Voxer coaching for one-on-one. But this is only for people who want to be magical, fearless, and devoted as fuck, and don't have any excuses about time, about devotion, about money. You can always make money. And I give you tips on how to fucking make money. Get on the damn hotlines. I mean, I've not been working, but in the past, I have worked 2 or 3 jobs to go to school. I mean, I have an MBA. Do you know how much shit I've had to sacrifice to go to school to get what I want and work a full-time job because I wanted it that bad and take care of a household? Granted, I don't know how many kids. That's my choice. I was never a motherly kind of person. But I don't want to hear any excuses about that. You owe it to yourself, to your ancestors, to level the fuck up. And I am giving you this opportunity for $333 for 30 days of Voxer support. And as you can see in the post, I did not put a link in there to, hey, buy here, because, like I said, I am only taking high vibe, no excuse, magical as fuck people in my life. And I want you to hold me to it. And I want my clients to hold me to it, because I tend to get bogged down with the details and bogged down with doing this, doing that. I got to go here. I got to do that. Yeah, sure. I'll let you in. Yeah, sure. Without sitting down, asking my guides, thinking, is this a right fit? Usually on the fly, it's like, yeah, sure. Yeah. I know. It's like, Susie, when are you going to say no? Madame Zee, where's the no? And I haven't been saying no enough. And saying the word no is the most powerful and honorable thing you can do in your magic and in your life. So if you go back to the post, there is no link. And usually if it's under $1,200, I would just say, here's the link, purchase it. I don't care. I don't have to talk to you. But with this one, you need to send me a DM, because I want to have a conversation. I am only letting 3 people in on this price, because I am not fucking around with this shit anymore. I'm tired of it. And I know that you're probably like, damn, Madame Z is fucking on a rant. But it's because with the Lion's Gate, things are up-leveling for me, and things are up-leveling for you in your magical life too. So if you've been sitting on the fence, and if you've lost yourself in the muggle world, and you don't know which way to turn or how to get back on track, especially coming out of COVID, this is your opportunity to work with me one-on-one for $330. There are no payments. I'm not dealing with that shit anymore. This is $333. Don't get your hair done for a month. Don't get your nails done for a month. Don't buy that new, clothing that you need for a month. You've got a shitload of clothes. Don't buy that tarot deck. You got a shitload of tarot decks. Don't do the stuff that is a distraction to your magic, because it's just things. Those things are not going to up-level you to where you need to be. Okay? So, does anybody have any questions? Yep, boundaries. I know, right, Sky? I'm sure that you're in the same position that I'm in, right? It's time to level the fuck up and don't let everybody in your energy field, right? So this is for people who need daily support in their magical life. Step into your magical field. This is about taking the right and aligned action. And people who are afraid to ask questions. I'm a Taurus. I am totally like, oh, I got this. I'll figure it out myself. I'll research it. I don't need to ask questions, and that's a burden too. That's wasted energy. I know that you guys have questions. You sitting there and you're like, I'm going to go find it on Google. By the time you're done trying to find the answer on Google, it's 5 or 6 different answers. You're going down this rabbit hole. You spent 2 hours trying to figure out the answer. And when all you had to do is hit that button, hey, Madame Zee, I'm working on a spell. What herb do you recommend? What moon phase do you recommend? What color do I need to do? I'm working on a binding spell. What do you recommend I need to do? Bam, done. And then I get right back to you, because this is about getting your hands dirty in witching. It's not about distracting yourself with the TikTok bullshit, the stuff that's going on the internet. This is about you and your magic. It's about taking actions and not being afraid to ask the questions from an expert, a high priestess that has been doing this for 25 plus years. Okay? Magic is magic, right? If you want to talk about the dark stuff, the Ouija boards, the left-handed path, the stuff that nobody talks about, I am the chick that you need to talk about, because I am not afraid to talk about Luciferium. I'm not afraid to talk about Ouija boards. I am not afraid to talk about hexing, about binding, about defensive magic, about sigil magic. I am not afraid to light that black candle and go to the graveyard. I will teach you how to do that. You will not find that stuff so readily available on Facebook, and you're going to waste your time trying to find it. This is about reaching out. It's about being open, diving deep, and getting to the support that you need to keep going and stepping into your magic. So I'm not going to hold your hand. I teach you how to do your magic your way. I will give you suggestions. I will brainstorm stuff with you, but I'm not going to tell you this is the way you should do it. I enable you to create your own magic that resonates with you, resonates with your ancestors, and honors them, and get you moving in the right direction. Okay? So, 333, 30 days of Voxer support. Any magic you want to talk about, esoteric, tarot, dark magic, spells, candle magic, scrying, basic witch stuff, whatever you want to have a conversation about that you need help with, I am absolutely here for you. All right, I think that's it. Matter of fact, I know that's it. Send me a message if you want to grab this. I only have 3 spots left. 30 days of getting magical as fuck Voxer support. All right, everyone, witch on and have a magic